Hello my good people, how una dey? Una welcome back to this my Obongelicious channel. So my lovely people, we heard that Kabiyesi and Governor Adeleke were in Akure Mansion. Yes, so our queen is warming up and getting ready to come back to the palace of Ile-Ife. Our Queen Naomi Shilekola Ogunwusi, she is a woman that God has ordained for Kabiyesi. You see, inside this life, there are some women that when they come into your life, you go see drastic positive change. You go see, say, some kind things wey you been dey do before, you wouldn't even do them again because you do not want to lose such a woman. You see, with all that the Oloris them have been doing in order to prevent Queen Naomi Shilekola Ogunwusi from coming back into the palace, with all their scheme, their plot, everything, is it the juju? Is it the spells? Is it the otumobo? Is it the kaya matter? Everything wey dem dey do so that Queen Naomi Shilekola Ogunwusi would not come back to the palace. All of them are failing them woefully. So una see how Queen Naomi is, just like we said, ordained and destined to be the wife of Kabiyesi. How many years now that she left palace, but still Kabiyesi never get himself. Even after marrying 6 Mamalawos then to replace and to fill the vacuum created when she left palace, see yet Kabiyesi is not happy. Still yes, Kabiyesi feels empty without Queen Naomi in the palace. Still yet, Kabiyesi feels that something is missing in his life without Queen Naomi Shilekola Ogunwusi in the palace. Now he is doing everything possible to make sure she comes back into the palace and come back into his life permanently. So my correct people, they said Kabiyesi and Governor Adeleke were in the palace to finalize and to talk about Queen Naomi's return into the palace. They were in Akure Mansion, rather, my people. Kabiyesi and Governor Adeleke were in Akure to discuss with Queen Naomi's kinsmen, to discuss with them over her returns, things he needs to do, traditions and customs he needs to fulfill, and the one that Queen Naomi Shilekola Ogunwusi needs also to perform on her own side in order for her to return back to the palace. Even though we know, say, prophecies, revelations, messages are coming in left, right, and center. Warnings are equally being sent by different priestesses, by different Ifa priests, by different seers, diviners, that Kabiyesi needs to put the palace in order before Queen Naomi Shilekola Ogunwusi would return back to the palace. And one of them being the full moon rituals that has to be performed, which we know that the second one just happened a few days ago. So now the last one is awaiting. I believe these and more are the things Kabiyesi went to discuss with the Akure people, Queen Naomi Shilekola's kinsmen. So as it is right now, we are all waiting for the good news. We are all waiting when our queen will be back in the palace. See, you see these enemies of Queen Naomi, right? They will continue to wail, they will continue to fail, they will continue to cry, because our queen is coming back to the palace, whether they like it or not. They will just have to deal with it. Any of the mamalawos that do not want it, that do not like it, the palace gate is wide open. They can carry their kaya, they go. Yes, so, and we no even send anybody at all. All we want, all our prayers is and has always remained that Queen Naomi silekunola ogunwusi, our queen, Yeyoluwa of the source, the woman ordained, destined to be the wife of King Ooni of Ife, Oba Adeleke Ogunwusi Ojaja 2. Now, this is their love story and destiny. And that is why we are supporting them. We are rooting for them. They need to come back together again. Because if you check and see their life, you go see, say, they feel so empty without each other. Because that is how Queen Naomi always equally they come into the palace, see Kabiyesi, sometimes spend time in the palace, sometimes spend a night or two, even weekend in the palace. She goes to different occasions, different, ceremonies with Kabiyesi, and still you can feel the emptiness inside of them. You can feel that these two people are truly meant to be together for life. And that is why we are rooting and begging God that all these obstacles on their way will be surmounted so that they will come back together as husband and wife. Yes, we know sometimes drastic decisions are being made based on, in anger or in annoyance. We know that Queen Naomi silekunola ogunwusi made a decision to leave the palace based on the circumstances as at then. And Kabiyesi, on the other hand, equally has learned his lessons because he also made a terrible mistake by going out of his way to marry all these mamalawos then, even when he was warned, especially by his father, that marrying more women will not solve the issue or the problem you have with your wife. Rather, give it some time. Both of you need some time apart and heal. Then you go after your wife and bring her back. Marrying one woman is going to complicate the whole issue for you. But Kabiyesi, no, listen. He went ahead and married all these mamalawos there, and look at where it has landed him. Look at all the trouble, wahalas, issues arising in the palace. Every day there must be one drama or the other. There must be one trouble, one problem or the other. All because of impatience, all because of, pride and ego. So my correct people, before I will continue with this update, I beg make I first of all give una a serious salute. Una good morning, una good afternoon, and good evening. So if this is your first time of you seeing this channel, please subscribe and also turn on your notification so that anytime when I come bring another ogbonge update from the palace of Ile-Ife, now you go be the first person to receive them for inside your domot. So my country people, my lovely and amazing fans, so thank you so much for always coming back to support us. Our returning subscribers, may the good Lord bless you and replenish your pocket. So my lovely people, as it is right now, Kabiyesi and Governor Adeleke were in Akure Mansion to continue the talks, preparations for Queen Naomi's return back to the palace. And that has been our prayers. That has been what we all wanted. But on the other hand, Kabiyesi must put the palace in order. We don't want our queen to come back, and these mamalawos then will continue their fight, will continue all their shenanigans. Kabiyesi needs to stamp his feet to make them understand that Queen Naomi is here to stay and everybody should face their own lane. My wonderful people, this update, this information is all alleged. Bye.